Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Mai with Simply Bloom. Today we are planting up some bare root strawberries into some Greenstalk gardens, and I'm just hoping that I have enough soil to fill them. I don't think I do, but we can at least start today. So I got two different kinds of strawberries from Gurney's Gardens. I first got Ozark Beauties. There are 25 Ozark Beauties, and they are, you can see my head, they are an everbearing, so that means they kind of produce berries all throughout the summer. Typically one big harvest, and then it kind of spaces out, takes a break, and then you get another big harvest, but you will find berries kind of all throughout the summer. And then the next one, I got 35 of the Whopper strawberries, which is a June bearing. In theory, June bearing, if you're in Minnesota, it's going to be closer to the end of June, if not July. There's a lot of times where the strawberry farms in my area don't open until July because we are just behind everyone else. I haven't grown the Whopper before. They had an insane deal where it was 55% off, and then they also had a coupon for spend $50, get $25 off. So I was able to stack the coupons. So I got those for pretty much free. And then I just only had to pay for the Ozarks garden math, if you get me. And then we have two Greenstalks. This one I got from gardenanswer.com. This is a 5-tier, and then that one is a 7-tier. So I was thinking the 5-tier I would put the Ozarks in, and then the 7-tier the Whoppers. And I won't quite have enough strawberry plants to fill every single planting cell in the Greenstalks, but I was thinking strawberries, they produce runners and make more baby plants, so I just won't clip the runners at first. I'll let them form little plants, and then I'll plop them into the other planting cells to fill them up as the year goes on. From gardenanswer.com, I got two lids, and they have such a cute little bumblebee on them. And this just kind of, you put the lid over, covers up the water reservoir so it doesn't get gunked up with leaves. I'm not sure what that's for. We got some stickers. We have two spinny bases because I want to, as I come out and water them, I want to like rotate them so all the berries are getting the same amount of sun. We have 2 bags of wheels. There's some optional attached to base. I don't know what those are for. Instructions. There we go. Okay, doesn't really say stuff in the instructions. I have no idea what these plastic tubes are. Optional attached to base. I have no idea. I don't remember Laura using these either when I was watching her video, so we will just omit that. Gonna pop on the wheels. That was extremely easy. I've popped on wheels for like desk chairs before, and I about broke my hand. Okay, cool, so exciting. And then I think that just sets on in there like that. Okay, I'm going to start filling these with soil. So from what I understand, soil in here, and then you put one of these on top. That is what fills with water, and then slowly we'll water all of the individual planting cells. Let's get started. I am planting strawberries. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is fill all of the soil reservoirs first, and then we will plant our strawberries. So I'm just going to plop these.
Like that. See what I'm doing?
There it goes.
Yeah. And then you just gotta kind of twist it and turn it to accordingly.
There we go. Is yours good?
Yep.
All right, thank you. Okay.
They gotta like clap.
Yeah, I'm like it has to sit in somehow. Perfect, next one on. I'm gonna use this because I don't really want dirt down in there. It might not even matter. I think it's light enough now where I've got it. Thank you.
I had to cover up the bottom of the cage though. She was like walking, you know, like it showed her horse laying down fully.
Yeah.
What is that for? It's still as red as it was last night.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay, so this is the Greenstalk tower, the 5 tier. There's 6 pockets. This is the water reservoir that I will fill up with water, and then the water will go down, catch in that gray layer in between each of the layers here, and that's what will water the pockets. And then I have this lid to pop on top. Oh, maybe. Maybe once I have both hands I can pop it on, but then there's this leaf that moves back and forth just to keep any leaves or just gunk from getting clogged up in the water reservoir. So I'm just going to go through and plant this one with the Ozark Beauties, and then I did find more soil. We will fill up the 7 tier and plant with the Whoppers. This is what the strawberry bare roots look like. You can see there's some new growth coming. So this is what the strawberries look like. I'm just going to separate them, plant them down about this deep into each of the pockets. So I want to show you a little bit closer of how deep to plant them. You can see almost every single bare root strawberry I've had, they've had like the side shoot. That's where like a runner came from. You want to bury it just to about there. You don't want to bury that runner. You don't want to go too deep, just to about there. That's where I've always planted them. I've had great success with that. All right, I'm just going to speed up the process and get this planted. You can see the water dripping down, and that's how when you water from the top, it gets watered. Okay, you guys, I got them planted up. I did water each individual pocket as well, just to really settle that soil in. And then I also filled up the water reservoir on top, and you can actually hear, I don't know if you can hear the water coming down and watering all the pockets. I find that really, really cool. But that is it. Ozark Beauty strawberries, definitely better condition than the Did I tell you what the other ones were called?
You did, but I can't remember.
I can't either.
Then the other ones.
Crap, now I can't remember what they were. Whoppers. The Ozark strawberries were definitely better quality than the Whopper strawberries. The Ozarks definitely seemed more robust, stronger, bigger, had lots of like fresh new growth on them. The Whopper strawberries, there were some big ones for sure. There were some with some green growth, but I just felt like they weren't as good of quality. So I'm hoping those will come through and grow well. But that is it. I will give updates on these throughout the season. I do have some berry tone from Espoma that I will sprinkle on these once I start seeing a little bit more growth. But in the meantime, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.